are right here at Whiteside Town Flats. We're about to check into this gorgeous Airbnb. Hi, Joanna.
Hi, Kelly. Welcome to Whiteside Town Flats.
Thank you. Love the little sign. Look at this. This is one of the owners, Joanna Yates.
I'm so excited we're doing this.
I know, we're so excited. This is so gorgeous. So Joanna's going to show us a little bit about this downstairs area.
So what happens is when our guests arrive, this is basically what we do. And Brian has toned me down some because I used to get so overzealous. And it used to well up as soon as I said, welcome to Whiteside Town Flats. I really got a grip. But, you know, it's new. We're 1 year new. So basically we come in and I like to give everybody a minute to go, okay.
Yeah.
Obviously we're set up for filming and the furniture's not like that, but
we're all set up. And there's Brian. Hey, Brian.
Hello.
Hey.
Our tech guy. Brian's been our tech guy.
Exactly.
So first and foremost, I ask people to really take a minute and look at the information guest book because this is where the Wi-Fi codes are. This is sort of here are the happy hour menus for the
Nice.
island. For those who know me, understand. So it's a little history of us, but here's the important stuff, and this is important. It's the rules. You know, don't throw. No smoking. Obviously, she survived the 1900 storm. Let's not take her down.
Okay, so this is the book of rules and fun things to do.
Stuff. Yeah, and
food.
The kitchen tips. Like if people do cook, they like it's a full kitchen.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's important. So that's first, and then they start seeing their treats that I make.
Yeah. Okay. So Joanna makes these homemade treats that I want to taste one right now.
Okay.
So how do I want to open that?
Okay.
Because this looks delicious.
They're amazing.
And so
I need a recipe now because people are like, oh my God. I had a lady check it in the other day. She was a repeat order. She was going up the stairs. She goes, I've been thinking about the crackers since I woke up this morning.
Nice.
So yay, and it's fun. I'm happy to do it. It's a special touch.
It is.
That's what we're about. That's what I want this to be about.
It is a special touch, and in very few places, when you stay at them, especially a hotel, this is not a hotel, you don't get homemade goodies.
Yeah.
This is pretty awesome. Okay, so we're gonna taste the cracker. Yummy! Look, these are homemade by Joanna. Hold on, I'm gonna find the camera right here. Okay, so yummy. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I know, right?
Okay, so Joanna makes these homemade for every guest
so good.
that comes here. This is so good.
The recipe.
And the recipe. So if you're thinking about staying here, just the crackers are worth it right here.
I know, right?
Yummy. Oh yeah.
Those are for you and Paul. Take those home.
Oh, I'm excited. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera back around.
So then I always show them the coffee station. And when they go to our page, they actually and read the description. They know that they're getting coffee and tea. But I like them to see, so here it is.
Yeah, this is so cute.
We have 3 types of coffee in the fridge for people that want to make a pot. We make pots of coffee, so it just depends. So if you'll go into the kitchen, then I'll show you.
Okay, we're going into the kitchen. Okay, Joanna, take us into the kitchen.
Okay. So,
this is so cute.
It is our pleasure to offer all of our guests a complimentary welcome bottle of either white, red, Prosecco, or sparkling water.
Wow.
So, or a 6-pack of beer.
Yeah.
So, our guests that are coming tonight have wanted a bottle of red. Then I do pastries. We have just 2 girls coming tonight, but if it's 4, we hold 4. When it's 4 people, I do more. I'll do some
How nice is
decadent thing you should never eat except
Yummy.
on vacation.
That's right.
And if the fruit's pretty, I'll do that.
Yeah.
And then we fill the fridge with a case of water, and there's extra water over in the so they're full. They don't have to schlep all their stuff.
Well, and the thing is that y'all provide water, a bottle of wine, even a beer if that's what they want, and it's
more,
all
yeah.
here, guys. You're not spending a bunch of money on waters or lugging up a bunch of waters and coolers and things because they provide them absolutely complimentary.
Yeah, it's our pleasure. It's
fun. So nice, so nice.
Anytime you check into a hotel, if you get anything free, you feel like you just won the lottery. So
yeah, exactly, because hotels are so expensive, and then you've got to go down in the little courtesy booth thing where you have to buy a snack, you have to buy your drinks, extra water, and it gets expensive.
And when people wake up in the morning, I want them to just be able to cuddle in and, make
cuddle
their coffee. Cuddle in.
That's right. That's Louisiana girl right there.
Make their coffee,
That's
get
right.
a pastry, and have a minute.
That's right.
It's not like, I'm so hungry. So let's make it our way down the hallway.
Okay, so
I've done all that, and I've told everybody.
This is so beautiful.
The land and
Guys, this is what this looks like. This is Whiteside Town Flats. So now we're heading down to the bedroom area, correct?
Yes.
That was we were just in the sitting area in the kitchen. So now this is one of the bedrooms,
So
which
here are the
is
bedrooms.
fabulous.
This is the middle bedroom. What we have found is that, especially when it's girls' trips or families that come down, the twin beds are working out. I had a little lady on the street when she said, I said, I live here or something. And she said, what do you do? I said, well, we have a B&B. She goes, would you like to hear the problem with B&Bs? I said, I can't wait. And she said, they don't have twin beds. So we do. And so it just makes it easier for girls to pile up, or
Absolutely.
if it's a men's trip and they're coming to do a bachelor
Absolutely.
party or something.
Twin beds, guys, in one of the bedrooms. It makes it so nice. It is a plus. We're going to turn the camera back around. We're going to keep going through this gorgeous place.
Here's the middle bathrooms.
Middle bathroom. This is nice.
It has a shower.
It does have a shower. Okay, now this is gorgeous.
This is the master. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is the master.
I'm sorry. This is the master. This is gorgeous. And Joanna, I love all the brick walls.
They just hug you, don't
You
they?
know, yes.
I know.
The
Thank
walls hug you here.
They really do. She does. This building's special.
I
so
love
glad
it.
we're
It's
doing this, 'cause
gorgeous.
It's impossible for people just to look at the pictures or even to understand how different this is from a lot of other properties down
That's
here.
right. And Stephanie says loves the high ceilings and it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
thank-
Yes, Stephanie,
thank you,
it's
Stephanie.
incredible. This
And the
is
master
fabulous. Okay, this is the master bath.
And
Look
it
how
provides-
cute is this. This is so
I
nice.
provide, the shampoo,
Yes.
and the body wash, and the scrunchies, and
It's so great. It's so great.
everything that I would want to have when I walk into a hotel.
Well, and it's cozy. It's got this little sitting area
It's just-
right here, which is so nice. It's not this standard thing.
And a lot of people do go get their coffee and come and pile it back here. So that's
Absolutely.
neat,
Yeah, absolutely. You can get coffee, come pile up in the cozy chairs, or you can walk back into the den and look out at, what street is this on in Galveston?
This is 23rd Street,
23rd
also known
Street.
as Tremont Street.
Tremont Street, guys. It's gorgeous. And in a little bit, we are actually going to go down the stairs and show you the rest of this historic place.
Oh, and also here, this is so important. I always want people to sign the guest book. Because as soon as you leave, I'm going to run up and read what you wrote.
That's right.
And usually it makes me cry because it's so nice. And so that's sort of my highlight. So I don't want anybody to ever forget to sign the book. Because
That's right.
Important.
Sign the book for Joanna and tell her all the wonderful
Yes.
things that you loved about Whiteside Town Flats. We
Or
love
me.
it. That's
You know.
or Joanna and
And
Brian.
Brian.
That's are the crackers that
Yeah,
are
the
fabulous.
crackers.
Those are so good, by the
They're
way.
usually mentioned.
I know it.
So baby, that's the spill, and then here's the deal. I disappear. I give them their keys. I give them the garage key. We provide parking, and that is gold on this island. So we give them their keys, and then we leave them alone. We want them to have a beautiful private experience, and
Absolutely, which is
they
very
don't see us
important.
unless they need us.
Yeah.
And that's fun and fine for us.
Yeah.
So
And you have a lot of families come and stay here.
We had the most precious family come, and the mom was, come look at this. The kids are like 12. We case by case basis on kids, but mostly 12 and up. She said, come look at this. And he had gone into the bedroom. He'd already gotten in bed. It was like 6 o'clock. And he had an art sketch pad.
Oh.
It was like sketching. And she goes, baby, we're going to dinner in a minute. And he goes, really? But he was set. Oh, baby, feel so good. And the daughter, they didn't have cable, and the daughter was like, couldn't get this one show, so she was already hooked up. We're Comcast, by the way, and it's easy. It's in the book. And so she's watching her show. And that, it gives me chills, because that is what I want this to feel like for people.
Absolutely. And Stephanie said cozy, yes. And for those of us who work from anywhere could use that nook to work and love the privacy. Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
cozy, private, and fun, though, all at the same time.
And in the middle of everything that
Yes.
you want, that you could possibly want, really.
And that gentleman right there comes with the building. That's owner Brian.
Brian does greet the guests. They call when they get here, and you can park out front, put your flashes on, or park in the loading. And Brian does go down to help, and then give them kind of the light, show them what the parking garage is, or help them with street parking if that's what they want to do.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Well, we are going to sit down with Joanna right now, and we're going to talk about. So you're getting welcomed into a home here when you decide to stay at Whiteside Town Flats, and we're going to talk a little bit later about the history of this incredible building with her husband Brian in just a little bit. But Joanne, so you know, why did you decide to? This used to be just like a part-time.
We bought this
bed and
building,
breakfast
yeah.
kind of thing where you rent it out a little bit.
No,
Now
it
it's full-time Airbnb.
Yeah, we rented. I mean, we bought this building about 10 years ago, and we had lovely tenants in it. We bought it after Hurricane Ike, and we gutted the bottom floor and went on about our business. We had great tenants, and when we sold the house in League City, we decided to. We were, of course, talking about where we were going to live when the house sold, but
Yes.
when we owned this building, it kind of made sense and so we moved. But we started bringing a few things in after one tenant moved out. We started kind of bringing a few things in and spending time in for major events.
Yes.
And really but we've always loved this building, but talk about really, she hugs you can't get away from her. It was like crazy, and I'm like, we're gonna live here.
Yes.
Why are we still thinking about, I was even thinking about going to Houston.
Yeah.
So
why?
I know. I know. Like, what are you? So as the tenants moved out, that's when we made the decision to start moving everything in, and we were just gonna live here.
Yeah.
And I mean, friends were coming and staying, and that was fun. And yay, it's Galveston and family. And then on Sunday or Mondays, I was stripping beds and washing linens, and I thought, how has this even happened to me?
Yeah. It's crazy. And one of the best things about this, if you have never gotten to visit Brian and Joanna at their Whiteside Town Flats place, you walk in and it's this amazing, cozy place that is right in the heart of Galveston, and you can stay and walk to any eatery, listen to live music right down the street,
every day,
walk to the shops. I mean, every day. It is literally one of the best places to stay in Galveston.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
It's a crazy building.
It's beautiful.
Locations.
The brick walls, the old wooden floors. I mean, everything that they've brought back to life in this building is amazing, and you can stay here. It's incredible, really, and you are affordable for
we base
people
we
to stay.
check our rates against the other hotels, suites, and we stay a little bit right under, and because we're low in the sense of for what you get and for what it is.
Yes.
But we're 1 year new. This was actually our first whole summer.
Wow.
So, which was crazy. We were booked every night. So that was fun.
Very exciting.
So yeah, I mean, we want to be affordable. We offer more because that's what we do anyway.
Yeah.
Southern thing has to be.
Exactly. I mean, it's look, when you're from Louisiana, as soon as anybody walks up, you hug them.
I'm hugging you. What can I feed you? What you want to drink?
You meet them after you hug them, really, when you're from Louisiana, so which we both are. And like Joanna was saying, the walls actually hug you when you come here. It is a cozy feeling that you feel at home. I mean, this actually feels like you're at your home where there's nobody bothering you.
It really is.
You
can
unpack.
That's who we are.
Yes.
That's what we hope for, but that is just actually who we are. We're casual and want everybody to be comfortable.
Yeah.
We thought we'd use this and just do the first floor and just have it for part-time.
Yeah.
It was going to be my reading sanctuary. But it's impossible to leave once we got here and got, it's just impossible.
Yeah.
So, for where we are, this is 23rd Street. That's Mechanic, the Tremont. We share 3 party walls with the Tremont, and that's the Strand.
Yeah, you're right off the Strand. I mean, you can come and park and go anywhere you want in the city. And speaking of that, the trolley is something you get to take advantage of, which is fabulous. If you've not been to Galveston in a long time, or you've never been to Galveston, Joanna, tell us about the trolley because it's one of the best things going.
And Brian can tell you more about the history of it because I can't remember everything, and I embellish when I can't remember. So we'll leave the facts to him. But right now it is on rubber wheel tires. I do know that, and it is going to go to the rail. That's all I'm going to try to say about that. It's $1. And
$1 a person.
That's cash.
Yeah.
It picks you up right there, or it picks you up right down there.
Yes.
At the Strand, and it's air conditioned.
It's amazing.
And it's fun, and we ride it for Biker Rally, which is just a zoo. We'll take it down to the Galveston because they have fun things going on, and we'll take it around just to kind of get away, because it takes you all over the island, downtown, and then you get on, then you switch off, get a ticket, and then you get on the one to take you to the sea, up and down the seawall.
Yeah.
It takes you to Moody Gardens, as far as Moody Gardens, which
Yeah.
is awesome when you're here and you want to go to Moody Gardens, especially holiday season with all the Christmas.
That's right.
Fun things that they do there. So, and the schedule's in the book. And it
tells about everything that's happening. Okay,
just
and we have so Daryl Newman, one of my friends from Louisiana, he said, Louisiana in the house.
Hey, baby.
That's right. And Tammy, hey Tammy, so true. I saw Joanna and we hugged each other last week. And Stephanie says, so cool, great to be in the center of everything. Stephanie, it is right in the center of everything, but you still feel like you're away from everything.
It's weird. Yeah,
it is.
That's what's it's so fabulous, because even during Mardi Gras, look, we woke up last Saturday. I always, of course, look out the window because there's something happening.
Yes.
And there was like tents all up and down Mechanic, people selling their yummy yums and their tchotchkes and their art, their crafts, and
love that.
So yay.
Yeah.
And that's fun. You feel like you're in the middle of something special. But for major events, it's so fun. And like this weekend, Shrimp Fest, we're booked.
Oh, yeah.
But Shrimp Fest is so fun.
Yeah.
We'll have all the gumbo vendors are right out here.
Wow.
I get my little cup, and it takes me all day. I may change clothes 3 times. We get dirty and sweating. But, oh my God, it's so fun. But the beauty of it is, the minute you walk into the building and you want to come up, cool off, make another drink, a cold drink, and it all goes away.
Yeah. It's so fun.
It's silent.
It's amazing.
It's weird.
Well, and the thing that we were talking about a little bit earlier before the show started is that, why come to Galveston and just stay in a hotel? You can stay in a hotel anywhere, but if you come to Galveston, you want to stay right here at Whiteside Town
The building's
Flats.
as much of the
It's
experience
incredible.
as being in Galveston.
Absolutely.
Just being a part of a historical building. Go in any of the museums and go, the Brian Museum. There's so many amazing things to do all the time. But there is a vibe and a very special emotion that starts to take you over when you come into these buildings. It's so special.
Yeah, I mean they're historical. You're staying in a historical
And if
building.
the walls could talk.
I know. I mean, it's very exciting. Complimentary water, complimentary bottle of wine. If you don't drink, sparkling water, beer if you prefer. She makes homemade crackers. I mean, there's little tidbits of goodies in the kitchen for you. No hotel does that. I'm sorry. You might get a chocolate on your pillow.
And then you feel like you're so excited.
I am excited. Look, I got a chocolate.
And then you open it, you drop it, you're like, dang.
Because you can't walk on the floor with bare feet.
Oh gosh.
Here,
And
it's immaculate.
And I gotta tell you, I do the cleaning. I am I kidding? And there are a lot of amazing people that help with that sort of thing, but I'm just not there with that. I want to know that everything is spotless and perfect and clean, and I want you to feel like it's brand new.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every time.
Absolutely.
And it has to be. It has to be.
It is. It's wonderful.
It has to
And the
be.
great thing about it, it's not only a place for families. It's a date night place. It's a husband and wife getaway. It's a girlfriend getaway. It is really for anything that you would like.
Yes.
This is the perfect getaway place for you. Joanna, tell us quickly, how do they book you?
Okay, it's very, very easy. You go to our Airbnb page, and we'll post that wherever on your whatever, and your whatever. Airbnb, you request to book, and if I know you personally, great. If you have, here it is. If guests don't have any reviews and they request to book, I will ask them, can you tell me, thank you for your interest, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah.
And who you'll be traveling with.
Yeah.
Because again, they're coming into my home.
Yeah.
And then I usually get a great story, and that's real neat. And so then I accept your booking, and I send you it is our pleasure to offer you red, white, champagne, blah, blah, blah. And then we connect that way. And then they know exactly what's happening. We tell them where to park and all that. So it's Airbnb.
Yeah, it's
and
wonderful.
They're an easy, very user-friendly page.
Yeah.
And so we've been extremely happy with them.
Yeah. Okay, and Joanna, this is what's great about Whiteside Town Flats is that there are restaurants, and I mean any restaurant you would want, but in walking distance, or you can take the trolley.
Literally.
Tell us a little bit about the restaurants that are around here.
That's crazy. Okay, around the corner is Riondo's. John and Rico. They're obviously one of my favorites. They are farm to table, sea to table. And they're in the old Luigi's building, the old bank building, one of the original banks in downtown Galveston. And you feel it when you go in, and they've done an amazing job around the corner. Yaga's is right here, and Sangerfest is right here. And movie night at Sangerfest, darling. It's like the second Saturday of every month. Or, no, that may be music night, second Saturday, whatever. Galveston.com tells you the schedule. So you have movie night right here, Black Pearl right there, and then just down the Strand, you know, Gypsy Joint. Oh, Victoria's over there. I have her menu in the book. It's flawless. It's 3 blocks away.
Yeah.
So, you know, mostly I care about food, and I want people to eat good while they're here.
So Louisiana people
There's museums to go to too if you want.
But you got to hit all the restaurants.
And I always ask people. I always kind of try to see them like the next day to make sure everything's okay.
Yeah.
But I always say, have you eaten anywhere? Great.
Yeah.
But you can walk to the Rosenberg Library. It's like 3 blocks down, and you can spend a day in there.
Yeah.
It is overwhelming. The Brian Museum, just a few blocks that way. If you have any part of Texas in your heart, it's overwhelming because it's so phenomenal. And Mr. Brian has done such an exceptional job. The curator, Joan, is amazing. And they'll walk you through and they'll tell you, and that's when you realize the importance of Galveston to the state of Texas.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I mean, so many firsts happened here.
Yeah.
So it just gives me chills. There's so much of that.
Yeah, it's just so much fun. Okay, now, Joanna, you have social media. People can follow you on social media and kind of find out different things that are happening. Tell us about your social media.
It's my Facebook page, and that's it. It's my Facebook page.
We
and
have
I'm
Instagram.
posting. Oh yeah, I have Instagram.
Because remember, I helped you set it up.
Yes, you did. I don't know what's my problem. I'm not really great at Instagram. I'm really a user-friendly tech girl. So, but yeah. I'm on Instagram, my Facebook page, and I've got a lot of friends, and I'll post reviews. At first, I was like, that seems a little braggadocious. But it touches my heart so much, some of these reviews. And
Absolutely.
I want people to know what people are saying, you know, because I could say all day long, yay, I'm fabulous, but...
No, but you actually get visitors from all over the country at this point.
Yes.
And so many of them have written that this is one of the most unique and best experiences they've ever had on any vacation or any state. But it's wonderful because that's who y'all are. I mean, and it's not shocking. It's not.
We had the neatest lady from Australia, and I'm like, Australia, right?
Yeah.
And she was coming in for a cruise.
Yeah.
But she follows this one particular cruise group, and they were going out of Galveston, which is fun. You wake up, you look down the street, and there's the ship.
Yeah, it is awesome.
It's crazy. But yeah, she was fabulous, and she said that this, and she does Airbnb everywhere she goes.
Yeah. Oh.
And a lot of people do. You
Yeah.
know, anyway. And she said we were the nicest she'd ever stayed. Of course, it made me cry.
Oh.
And then I had one lady walk in, and she goes, "Oh, it's already better than the pictures." And they only do Airbnb. So,
wow.
And that's what I depend on, is to hear what people are saying.
Absolutely.
Tell me, you know.
Absolutely. Well, what we're going to do in just a minute, we are actually going to
We covered everything.
walk down to talk to Brian about the history of this building. It's incredible. We're going to show you a little bit more about what it looks like. But what I want to ask Joanna is, you know, first of all, why was it so important for you and Brian to put so much of yourselves into this project?
You know, I don't know. It's impossible to say.
Yeah.
Because it's just who we are. I mean, I don't know. That's really a hard question.
Yeah.
It's our home, and it is us. So when we invite you in, whoever's been to any of our parties, know that
exactly.
we love to entertain. And so to have you in my home is to feed you, to make you comfortable, to hope that you have a good time, whether I'm with you or not.
Yeah.
Because I'm not with y'all. Yeah. That's what people think about.
She hides behind the sofas.
Hang out the hallway. But, you know, it's just our heart. It's who we are. I don't know. But I want to do this real fast, too. So, Yaga Shrimp Fest, we're already booked. I mentioned, Art Walk.
Oh, yeah.
Art
Amazing.
Walk is so fun. Go to Galveston.com, calendar events, put in Art Walk, and it gives you them all. They're coming up. There's one this month. It is one of the neatest events.
It is.
You just walk everywhere, and all the art galleries and shops are serving wine and snacks, and it's neat. It's very, very neat. Arttoberfest is coming in October. That is a fabulous event, obviously once a year, and it's all down Post Office, which is a fabulous, one of the neatest
Another
streets.
historical
It's
street.
Such a fine street. And so that's coming in October, so look that up. And then an Oktoberfest is coming in October. Here's the beautiful thing. Fall is here.
Exactly.
And it's starting to happen.
You get to wear your cute boots and scarves and have a little hot toddy or cup of coffee and walk around and stay right here at Whiteside Town Flats.
And when you're ready,
seriously,
it's all right here, so you can run back and freshen up, fix another cocktail, hit the street, come back. That's the beauty of it. But remember, Art Walk, Oktoberfest, and Oktoberfest are all next month, and we are still open.
Yeah.
We usually book up we have some already in January, but we usually book up like a week or two before.
Yeah.
It's like people go, hey, we're coming to Galveston, unless it's planned. We have some people already planned stuff, but.
So if you're thinking about it, go ahead and go to the Airbnb page. What is that? How do they find it?
Here's the way to do Galveston. If you're wanting to know what's happening, go to galveston.com. Literally, they have calendar events for everything that happens on the island. Like Acoustic Cafe over here has like recognizable bands that come, and you can't even believe it. You're like, awesome. Are you kidding me? So, and it's a little bitty place, and it only holds 44 people. Yeah. So make a drink, walk by the time you get there.
Exactly.
You can walk to all the places that we're talking about. Oktoberfest is just over by the church, and. But Galveston.com tells you everything. On my Facebook page, I will always post when it's coming up, and if we're still available. But Galveston.com, it really does. It pretty much tells you everything you need to know.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so really quickly, what was the hardest part about opening an Airbnb?
I was scared to death.
Yeah.
Here's what's weird. I was scared to death to go live.
Yeah.
And I was just went over my page a zillion, trillion times, and I'm a writer. So I'd written, change. I just, and then I was just, I don't know, I was scared. It was kind of like really putting yourself out there. I've done a lot of things in my life. And been on stage. I mean, it's not like I had to hold a microphone. It was very personal. And we've had so many parties.
Yes.
So different, because I was saying, this is fabulous, which means we're fabulous.
Exactly.
Come have a fabulous experience, and I promise you it is. Yeah. So I was very nervous about that.
Well, what has been the best thing about opening your own Airbnb?
You know what's fun? Just meeting people and sharing this building. It was impossible not to share. Yeah. It really was. We were like, what are we doing? Yeah. We have this whole upstairs. Unless we have guests, we're not using it, of course. And it was impossible not to make the decision to share the building. So everybody you see, you tell when you're visiting, and I visit with everybody, where I live, they're like, I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that. Everyone, I'd love to see that. I'm going to show you the building. Oh, yeah, come see the building.
Oh, yeah.
It's not come see us, it's come see the building.
Yeah.
And that's truly what I want the takeaway today be. It is come see this building. It's special.
Yeah, it is incredible, guys. And Stephanie, who's another one of our Louisiana girls, hey! She said, when you're in someone's home, it makes the stay feel way more personal, and she loves that. It is literally one of the most amazing places. Once you walk in the door, I'm telling you, you won't want to stay anywhere else when you're coming to Galveston.
We're starting to get repeats.
I'm sure.
We're only a year,
Yes.
but we're starting, we've had several, and that feels so good. That was the lady going, I've been thinking about the crackers all the way from Austin.
Yeah, the crackers are phenomenal. Okay, so Joanna, right now, I'm going to take them downstairs. We're going to go see the rest of your place.
Okay.
And we're going to talk to Brian about the history of this building. You're not going to believe it. It's so interesting.
And he's really good at that.
He is really, so here we go. Look at this. This is just gorgeous anyway. You could stay here, guys. The beautiful windows, the huge ceilings, the old brick walls, and as we head down these gorgeous stairs, there's artwork. Look at this view. This is right outside your suite that you would be staying in. This is amazing. And as we head downstairs, you're going to see just how incredible this place is. It's just some place you want to stop in. If you want a tour, I guarantee you that Brian and Joanna would give you a tour. Are we coming in here? Or we're going downstairs?
We're going downstairs.
Okay, and there's Brian. Hey, Brian. Hello. He's the other owner, the other half of Joanna, and we're going to head downstairs, and Brian's going to give us a little bit of information about the history of this incredible building. But look at this, guys. This is their little foyer as soon as you walk in. Absolutely beautiful.
And also, Kelly, I didn't want to forget to
Yes.
let people know that after the first of the year, the second floor will be available. And this is what we're calling the artist loft.
Great. Well, we're going to talk about that because they are about to have a second floor available with the artist loft. That's going to be opening soon. So, Brian, where are we going to go? And you're going to take us to talk about the history.
So we'll go on the first floor. So the building is 3 levels.
Okay.
You were on the 3rd level just now.
Okay.
2 and 3 are identical floor plan.
Okay.
So we are about to move into 1. We've been renovating it, and I'll show you that. But and show you what we're going to offer down there. Joanna wants to expand the Airbnb experience and offer meals, special cooking like gumbo or
Louisiana.
Yeah. A bunch of Louisiana food, y'all.
Right. So we want to share that. But the building itself is, as you can see, is very narrow. It's only 20 feet wide.
Wow.
But it's deep. It's like 130 feet deep.
Yeah.
So it just goes on, and the first floor goes even further back than the upper levels.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah.
Okay, so you ready to take us to this back level? Where actually there is an adorable patio that y'all are going to get to see.
Also, Kelly, just so people know, this is a common area. I want people to come. Some people get their wine and then just come down and sit in here.
Oh, yeah.
Because this really is the heart of the building.
Yes, this is so beautiful. You can actually,
There's the entry to the street.
this is the entry, what it looks like. It's very cool, very cool. And there's long hallways all the way in this building. It's so beautiful. So here we are. Now we're in the kind of the newer part that you've been working on.
This is the first floor.
This is the first floor where Brian and Joanna actually live. But
Not yet.
not yet. But this is where they are actually going to host the specialty dinners that are going to be happening soon. How beautiful does this look? Now, it's not finished, but guys, isn't this amazing? Has a huge full kitchen. It's so beautiful, and the gorgeous patio outside. We're going to sit right now with Brian, and we're going to talk about the history of this building.
It's a busy man.
When y'all bought this building, who owned it first?
My parents.
That's right, your parents did.
So it's been in our family for over 20 years, like 22, 23 years.
Wow. Now, who did they get it from?
A lady named Emily Whiteside.
Okay.
Who was, she passed away last spring, actually.
Wow.
She was from Atlanta and came to Galveston, and downtown was more or less Skid Row in the 60s and early 70s. And this building was built in 1870.
Wow, 1870, guys. That's incredible.
So it's it's going on 150 years coming up. So, but this was the first building actually in downtown Galveston to be converted from a former industrial use to residential.
Wow,
So it was,
that's very cool.
It was a print shop in continuous operation for about 100 years, from 1870 to about 1970. Like that, we stripped these floors, and you see that black below.
Wow.
That's
Is that like ink?
Ink that won't come out.
That's very cool that it won't
Yeah,
come out. That
yeah.
you have ink spots.
And third floor too. You
Wow.
can see some.
So the printing presses were in here. That's why the ceiling's elevated to get light and circulation.
Very cool.
And
Now, what did they print? What was printed here?
Just
Do you
like
know?
newspapers, yeah.
Very cool.
And
Chronicles,
any kind of printing.
media, yeah.
That's very
So
cool.
two or three different companies over time, but it was always publishing and print.
Yeah. When you and Joanna bought the place, Joanna and I were talking a little while ago about, it was an easy decision to make it into an Airbnb, but it was also a difficult one because of so many things you needed to go ahead and get done before you did all that, because this is your home. When y'all bought this building, what were your thoughts about what you wanted to do with this once you started moving in?
We really didn't know. The main thing we thought was that we didn't want to miss the opportunity.
Yeah.
And it was post-Ike, and my parents owned it, and they kept this as a weekend place here, and it knocked the wind out of their sail. I mean, water was 6 feet deep in this room that we're sitting in.
Wow, amazing.
So, and they lost a lot of antiques and coveted stuff. So we were always talking about long-term buying it, just because we enjoyed Galveston.
Yeah.
And then doing the same thing, keeping it for a weekend place maybe. But I kind of accelerated that, and we're glad we did. But we weren't really sure what we were going to do at the time. But we used this for storage essentially for a number of years, and continued to I started chipping away at the third floor, kind of work from the roof down. So the third floor's done, and then this evolved on what we were going to do down here. So the extra time helped us. So we're excited. I mean, we're on the
and it's
home
changed
stretch
so
again.
much from what we thought we were going to do with it. So it's really kind of been lovely to have it this long. We've tried to stay historically accurate, and I think we're hitting it on the mark quite a bit. You know, but we did change our minds a ton about how we were going to. And I just would like to say, people that know what Brian does for a living, he builds stuff, but he did these floors himself. I'm talking hands and knees shag. And we stained them ourselves, because that's what we do. That's what makes it. That's just. It makes it more personal. It's just a level of satisfaction that comes with doing it yourself.
That's right.
But sanded them 3 times because Joanna changed her mind on the color.
Of course she did,
We don't
because
wanna
that's
talk about
Joanna. Yeah, exactly.
It was hard, and we were hurting for a few days, ibuprofen, but
Oh, I'm sure.
we're so proud of it because we
it's-
did it.
It's beautiful. I mean, it is like, it's like if somebody wants to just call you and come in and take a little tour.
Of course.
That's what's so
Our
great,
absolute
y'all.
pleasure.
Call
Are you
them,
kidding?
come and take a tour of this amazing building. I'm telling you.
If we don't have
there's
guests.
nothing like it.
we don't
If you don't have
guests, we
guests.
can show you. Yeah.
She might let you pop in on the guests, but maybe not. But what I do love about what y'all have done with this building, you haven't changed a lot. It is still, you've kept it to the original look as much as you could, of course, from the hurricane damage. Of what is so wonderful about these old buildings.
Yeah.
And when you walk in, you get the feel. I mean, everything you've done is kind of to restore what was here as much as you could save, and I love that because it is the feeling you get in when you walk in here.
We've seen a lot of other lofts and buildings, and oftentimes they cover up the old with new things, and you don't even realize you're in an old building.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
yeah, it's we try. We want the comforts, modern comforts, but also to preserve the integrity.
Absolutely, and y'all have done a phenomenal job, and I can't wait because Joanna, come tell us really quickly before we end the show. This area downstairs is actually, and there's a little patio. You will be able to order pretty soon specialty dinners. When you check in, and you'll have an option of what kind of dinners.
Here's
And it
my
will
thought.
cost a little bit more, but it will be home cooked dinners.
Here's
It's
my
not
thought.
official. It's an evolving.
It's an evolving.
You
I'm not
heard it
saying
here.
it's ready yet, but it is going to be awesome.
It's not official.
Don't place your order yet.
Here's my idea. This space is extremely special as well, and it's our home. This is where we're going to be living. So guests would not normally have this experience, because once we're living here, I'm not going to just bring everybody through. You know what I mean? I don't make my bed every day.
Who wants to do
But
that?
you know how much we love to cook and
Yes.
how much we love to entertain. So my thought was, I would provide, and when we're ready, we haven't even finished yet, but when we're ready, so I'm, next year, early, probably. I want to offer. Here's a menu. If you would like to dine with us, wine, and here's the menu. I'm thinking barbecue shrimp, gumbo, etouffee. That's what I cook. So those yummy yums that I love to share too, because some people have never had that. Janice from Canada definitely didn't have my crackers. She sent us a note and said I tried the biscuits for the first time. They were a hit. And
Australia.
Australia. The biscuits. So. And then I would provide that, and then also, weather permit, we could have al fresco out in the courtyard, and I think it's just an added something that we could do that I would enjoy immensely.
And it's almost like going into a restaurant or a ship, and it's the captain's quarters.
Exactly.
It's that special thing that people get to have if you book it.
And it's like
enough.
a dinner party. It's like these 4 guests upstairs are having a dinner party, and we're just hosting.
That's right. Oh, it's just
Right,
so
it's
much
like,
fun.
yeah, I guess
We
I'm at the
boil
bar.
crawfish and
So much-
crabs on the patio.
I'm sure. Well, I'll be
We've already
here
had
the next
requests for
Well,
that.
here, if you could see here this refrigerator. You usually have that cubby. It was so big. Brian's like, what on earth? I go, our crab pots, our crawfish pots, and our so yay, so we wouldn't have to go to storage and get it.
Oh no, so wonderful. Well, guys, I cannot tell you how much fun this has been to learn about your historical Whiteside Town Flats and get a tour with you and hear the stories and be able to share this with so many people. And
thank you.
It's beautiful and it's wonderful and it's so y'all. And I've loved it. And
good or bad.
That's right. And guys, if you want a unique experience that is wonderful, that you will cherish and want to come back and back and back and do it over and over again, it is Whiteside Town Flats right here in the heart of Galveston. Guys, tell them one more time what is a phone number to reach you and how to book.
Airbnb.com/rooms. That's how it is for all Airbnb sites. Airbnb.com/rooms and then / and our number is 1967-4331. It's always on my, make friends with me on Facebook and I'll be your friend and it's always going to be on there. And then it'll be on the Kelly Williams show as well, I'm sure.
That's right, absolutely.
And my phone, everything.
Google Whiteside Town Flats and it's the first thing.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
That's
easier.
Yeah.
It is easy. And that is the difference between Brian and I. It's like, or you could say, Google Whiteside Town Flats, Galveston.
That's right.
That's probably easier, yeah.
Guys, I hope you've enjoyed the show today as much as I have. This has been so wonderful. Thank you so much for hosting us today.
Thank you.
Love you guys so much.
Fun.
This is
We love
awesome.
you, Kelly.
Guys, stay tuned for more Kelly Williams show every week, and we're so happy you joined us today.
Come see us.
Come see them right here at Whiteside Town Flats in Galveston, Texas. You won't want to go anywhere else. Bye, guys. Have a blessed day.